The President George FCC is a new CB radio that stands out for offering AM, FM, and SSB single sideband functionality in a sleek, robust package. Let's start with the build and design. It's a full-size radio with a solid construction and a touch of chrome on the faceplate, giving it a premium look. The large display is easy to read, and the tactile buttons are well laid out for intuitive control. However, it's not all looks. This device is designed to deliver functionality. One of the standout features is the CTCSS-DCS encoding. This is a game changer for those who want private communications on FM channels, such as work crews or family caravans. While most CB radios operate in the public domain, the George FCC allows for selective calls to cut through the noise. Additionally, it offers scan, dual watch, and skip scan functions, making it ideal for monitoring multiple channels without getting bogged down by chatter on undesirable frequencies. It also supports weather channels and alerts, a crucial feature for road warriors who want to stay prepared for any situation. The radio includes a 2.1 amp USB port for charging your devices, a handy addition if your vehicle lacks modern conveniences. It's a small but meaningful touch that elevates the experience. When it comes to performance, the President George FCC offers clean audio quality on both transmit and receive, with users praising its crisp communication, even under less than ideal conditions. The noise reduction circuitry, NRC, works well to minimize interference, making conversations clearer, especially in noisy environments. However, like many modern radios using surface mount technology and digital signal processing, it does introduce a noticeable noise floor. If you're used to vintage models like the Cobra 148 or President Grant, you might find this noise level slightly distracting. What truly sets this radio apart is its reliability. Over many months of testing, users have pushed this radio to its limits, running it with high SWR levels and in harsh conditions, and it consistently performed without issues. That said, it's worth noting that the FCC-certified version is not modifiable. This could be a deal-breaker for enthusiasts looking to unlock extra channels or boost power. In terms of output, the George delivers a solid 4 watts on AM and FM, with around 8 to 12 watts of talk power on SSB. While it's not a powerhouse compared to some radios with dual final designs, it's sufficient for everyday use and pairs nicely with an external amplifier if you need more power. The Galaxy DX959 and President McKinley SSB are solid competitors in the same price range as the President George FCC. The Galaxy offers higher raw power output and a vintage aesthetic, but it lacks modern conveniences like CTCSS-DCS encoding and weather alerts, making it less practical for everyday use. The McKinley, on the other hand, shares many of the George's features, including AM, FM, SSB capabilities, and weather channels, but its smaller display and lack of a USB charging port or private communication options put it a step behind. On the other hand, the cheaper Chinese radios may offer high customizability but lack the reliability and brand reputation of the President line. For those who value a plug-and-play solution with top-notch performance, the George is hard to beat. However, if you're an enthusiast focused on modifiability or raw power, this might not be the radio for you. To sum up, what I like is the AM, FM, SSB functionality for versatile use, the CTCSS-DCS encoding for private communication, the reliable, durable build with excellent long-term performance, the clean transmit audio, ideal for casual and professional use, and the convenient USB charging port and modern interface. On the downside, higher noise floor compared to analog models, it's limited to FCC certified settings, non-modifiable, and the moderate RF output. It's not a powerhouse radio. So what do you think? Which is the best CB radio for you? Tell us in the comments below.